can't stand. So I said, well, how hard can it be to make my own, since I can't find an ultralight, and I'm saying 200 grams or less, tripod that I'm happy with. I said, what the hell, it can't be that hard to make one, right? I said, what do I have with me? Well, I have trekking poles, and I have this extra pole that I actually bought for one of my A-frame tarps, the Q-Twin. This is the aluminum version. And I said, well, okay, if I buy one of these little cheap $5 metal tripods and convert it so I can use it with my trekking poles and this one. So here's the thing, on this one, you see that end of the tripod. I just go up, pull that out. I take off the little plastic, the gum, the rubber there, and I stick it in there. And I said, well, you know, it's actually pretty tight fit. So if I just put those in my trekking poles, the heads, which I haven't actually started yet, I've never done this before, but I figure, what the hell, it can't be that hard, right? And since my blog is already set up with more bloopers than actual make your own gear crap, I said, let's do it, see what happens. So here we go. We're gonna make a very light tripod for photography while I'm camping. See if I get this video here in good focus. Alright, now you guys will probably, I put a drill bit on there that was considerably smaller than these ones, and this is just so that I can keep track. I need to take these rubber things off, which I found just a regular pair of tongs like this seems to do the job. There we go. One. Now this is just a cheap metal tripod. It's got really stiff legs on there, and I paid about 50 crowns or $5 here at one of the local shops. The Media Mark is what it's called here. In the US I guess it's called Best Buy, the superstores. So there we go. Now I've got the feet taken off. Now time to drill, and I'm guessing, I could be completely wrong and screw up my trekking poles here, but I'm going to drill a hole here and run it diagonal like this, about 2 to 3 inches in the middle there. So let's see how this works. No, I'm not measuring. In fact, this is probably the stupidest thing you can do for your gear, but what the hell. I really want a tripod. There's one. I'm not digging it too deep. I just, you know, hopefully I won't have to do it too deep. Hopefully I can get it in there without, you know, and being pretty sturdy, without having to drill too deep into my poles. So let's adjust these poles to be about the same height as this one. There we go. I'm hoping this is all on the video. Alright, one thing I realized I haven't done, I'll probably have to drill these holes deeper, but this gives me a pretty good starting point to see if this, my little idea here is even, look at that! Ha! Yeah, I can't tell you how good or if it's even worth doing. I'm going to end up drilling those holes a little deeper, but this is an idea that might actually work. Look at that. That's stable enough for my cameras. I use pretty light cameras. In fact, I'll go get one of my cameras. Now I'll put this on pause for them. Holds up my camera. I'm gonna drill those holes a little deeper, but from what I can see, that's a pretty kick-ass cheap tripod setup. Kind of like the trail picks that you can buy. Only a lot worse, but hell, for the price, look at that. This trekking pole, I think you can get, you can pretty much use anything extra for it. I just happen to have one lying around, which is why I decided to go with this setup. Let's go ahead and see how much this weighs. The whole setup here. Okay, so the tripod itself, it weighs, I'll maybe put a message or something on here so that you guys can see the ounces as well. But the tripod weighs 48 grams and the trekking or the extra pole weighs 45. So 48, 45, under 100 grams, and you have yourself a fairly good tripod stand. It's not even the slightest bit adjustable. You probably, I mean, you're gonna have to dig those holes down deeper, but I don't see why it couldn't hold a regular DSLR or any of your